Yep, that right there is the new WWE title presented by the new Daniel Bryan, Captain Planet. And I gotta say, for a title that's hemped, right? It's 100% sustainable hemp. I dig it. I know there's people that are gonna crap on it, that are gonna say, "Oh, it's an ugly belt. It's terrible. It sucks." That's the point. You're supposed to be mad about it. Daniel Bryan is doing this job to a fucking T, and I guarantee you, this title, because WWE can put this on WWE Shop. This is gonna sell. I guarantee you. This will sell, and they'll probably put it for some charity. All proceeds will probably go to a charity. But this will fucking sell. Mark my words on that. But anywho, ayo, what up? Ayo, what up? It's me. It's Steve. I'm back again with a new video. Yay! This is your SmackDown Live review for January 29th, 2019. SmackDown Live ended like an hour ago. And now here I am doing the live review. Thank you all for listening live or watching this review. If you're new to this channel, make sure hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video / stream a big old thumbs up. But more importantly, hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. I tweet throughout all these shows, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all other fun stuff out there. So SmackDown tonight, live from Phoenix, Arizona. Like I said during my Raw review, a lot of people that were there for Rumble weekend, that went to NXT, that went to the Rumble, that went to Raw, and probably went to SmackDown tonight, they are exhausted. They are literally they're on that point where like, yo, they cannot wait to fucking go home. They are excited that they're finally going back home. But hey, it is what it is. Overall, I thought SmackDown tonight was a pretty random show. I'm not saying random in a bad way. Random, like, okay, they did some stuff that, you just wouldn't expect. But nonetheless, the more important thing, SmackDown Live, I guess even Raw to an extent last night, they're getting me in some way, shape, or form excited for Elimination Chamber. And more importantly as well, we're in the beginning stages of the road to WrestleMania. And again, I'm liking where things are going right now. But as always, guys, that's my opinion. Give your thoughts in the comment thread below with this video with your thoughts on the show tonight on SmackDown Live. If you actually enjoyed the show or not. If you hated the show, let me know. Let me fucking know. Alright? Or if not, on Twitter at HeelSteven. So, the show kicked off with the man, Becky Lynch. And I guess this was her. I'm not sure if it's her farewell. I want to assume it is her farewell to SmackDown because, again, this past Monday on Raw, she went to Raw and she basically declared that, hey, she'll be challenging Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. Now, keep this in mind. I didn't watch Raw from the opening hour. When I turned on my TV, it was already 8:10. So basically, I saw Charlotte and Becky in the ring. And basically, the vibe that I got, and again, if I'm wrong on this, let me know in the comments. Just correct me. Because I'm not a perfectionist, all right? I guess Becky went there to talk about what happened on Raw. How she had Ronnie shook, which she did. She made Ronda Rousey feel very, very uncomfortable last night on Raw. And to talk about that, I think they probably showed a replay of it, which they probably did. I mean, they upload on their YouTube channel. And I ain't gonna lie to you, too. I even went back and rewatched the promo, or the segment, if you will, from last night, where Ronda and Becky were in the ring, and Ronda said if she wanted to, she could find ways to kill her with her bare hands and shit like that. And just the reaction of the people, and how no matter what Ronda said, Ronda was fucked. And again, people here were, again, they're chanting for Becky. It's like Becky Lynch is right now Well, she is. Let's be real about it. She is the top draw right now. She is the top star right now, I guess, in WWE, or the hottest act, period. And it's just one of those things where, again, you know, they're doing all this and it's getting you excited. And then now came Charlotte. I guess Charlotte, again, you got to remember, this past Sunday at the Rumble, in the Women's Rumble, that is, she was a runner-up. She didn't win. And she's taking, I guess, all responsibility for the man, for all of Becky's success. And then Becky proceeds to punching her right in the face. Keep this in mind, Becky still has the leg injury, right? And Becky's leaving the ring. And then Charlotte, again, who's taking all responsibility for Becky's success, saying that Becky learned from Charlotte, right? Charlotte gets out of the ring and she starts attacking Becky, and they started brawling back and forth. WWE personnel try to break things up to, I guess, again, just to open the show, get people excited. Now, there's a lot of people that are saying, and they hope they don't do this, and they hope they don't add Charlotte to the match at WrestleMania. Now, there's that part of me that, again, I hope they don't. But then again, knowing WWE. And I don't want to come off like, oh my God, man, they're going to fucking do it. Here's the thing. Say what you want. Yes, right now, Becky's the hottest act right now. But for WWE, for Vince, Charlotte is basically his female Roman Reigns. That's basically what she is. So, oh my God, you know, he just can't fathom the idea that a WrestleMania, because again, there's a possibility that Ronda and Becky will main event WrestleMania, right? And that'll be huge, because again, you think about this, right? This so-called quote-unquote women's revolution or evolution, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? They've done everything they could imagine, right? First ever women's Rumble, first ever women's TLC, first ever women's I Quit match, first ever women's Falls Count Anywhere, first ever women's Money in the Bank, first ever women's Elimination Chamber, the first time women actually wrestled in Abu Dhabi, and all that's huge. Don't get me the fuck wrong. Don't get it twisted. But you know for a fact that last thing on their bucket list, the first ever two women main eventing a WrestleMania. You know they're going to do it. So, oh my God, we got to have Charlotte in there too, right? Now listen, do I think they'll have Charlotte? Yes. Do I agree with it? No. But if they do, Charlotte has to be the one to eat the pinfall. Or the submission in this case. And you know what, too? And I thought about this. And I thought about this shit. All right? And I thought about this. You know, and I said this on Instagram. If you have me on IG's @HeelSteven, by the way, all right? I posted this picture. And I said, basically, you know, with the way things went down, right? Yes, we're all excited for WrestleMania. But don't be surprised if it's just Becky and Ronda. Ronda Rousey beats Becky Lynch. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Because like I said before, you know, if you're an MMA fan, if you're a UFC fan, right? Basically right now, Ronda Rousey is the Jose Aldo in this situation. But the difference is, Becky is about to get the biggest payday of her career. Which she is. But we'll see what happens along the way, guys. Drop me your comments, your thoughts on them maybe adding Charlotte. Do you agree that if she does get added, that Charlotte has to eat the pinfall or the submission and all that fun stuff? Let me fucking know. We then get, what I'm surprised, a U.S. title match. And I was expecting, okay, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev, but no. Instead, it's Shinsuke Nakamura versus R-Truth, of all fucking people. And let's be real about it. You know, whenever you hear R-Truth getting a title shot in WWE, especially in 2019, you expect it to be an easy title defense for the champion, whoever it may be, because, again, they're fucking wrestling R-Truth. And the match for what it was, okay? I'm not saying it was a crazy match. Oh, my God, go crazy for, right? But apparently Truth was given a U.S. title match because what happened on Sunday at the Royal Rumble when Nia Jax decided to literally take his spot, right? And Truth talked about all of this, and he talked about becoming the U.S. champion, and he wants Shinsuke Nakamura. Keep this in mind, the day before Rumble, our Truth was actually at Bellator 214 rapping Jack Swagger's new theme song. So just food for thought, okay? Food for fucking thought. Where was I here? So the match, for what it was, like I said, it wasn't really a crazy match. I guess it was meant to be a botch because, again, Truth, he literally countered the landslide into a pin. And like that, 1, 2, I guess Nakamura kicked out, but the referee literally hit 3. So people were wondering, oh my God, is it a botch? Did they fuck up already? The first botch of 2019? Is it fucking possible? Oh my God, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. But the next thing you know, and the new United States champion, R-Truth. Literally, this is the type of moment where you're having a drink and you hear that R-Truth won a fucking WWE championship, whatever title it may be, in 2019. This is the part where you spit your drink out. This is the part where you smack some bitch like, what? Say what? You feel what I'm saying? And that's what this was. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, oh my God, R-Truth doesn't deserve, because he does. For all the stuff that WWE made R-Truth go through over the years, for all the comedic shit, for all the way they've made him out to be a joke, you can tell R-Truth, also that, he also enjoyed it. He's having fun doing it too. So you know what? For fucking that as a whole, let it fucking be. Let him, enjoy this run, how long it may be. God knows, you don't know how long is in his WWE contract right now. I'm pretty sure they won't renew his either, but fuck it, what do I know, right? Take a sip of this Gatorade, by the way. So then after this, out came up Rusev Machka, right? He comes out with Lana. Lana has a cast on her fucking foot. And Rusev's mad because he was the former champion and he didn't get a rematch, but R-Truth did. And he was upset about that. So one thing leads to another. You see Carmella and Lana, going back and forth, and they have a shove off, and then they start brawling, it looks like. And then R-Truth and Rusev go at it back and forth, and R-Truth decided to put his U.S. title on the line against Rusev after winning it from Shinsuke Nakamura. And you think, okay, right here, they're going to put the belt on Rusev. So basically, it would have made zero sense to have Rusev, who lost the title, who at the Rumble kickoff show, lost it just to get it back 2 days later. Made zero fucking sense. That being said, though, they had the match, and Truth retained the championship with a fucking roll-up pin. So, by luck, he retained the championship. And after this, Rusev literally started beating up R-Truth. And then out of nowhere, Nakamura got involved before that and attacked R-Truth and put him back in the ring. So basically, Nakamura and Rusev now are double teaming R-Truth. And it looks like, from the looks of it, they are forming a new tag team here. And it's kind of random because, again, they had a match on Sunday. And now here they are. Let's forget what happened. And even Rusev said, listen, you're my partner now, but don't screw me. Because apparently next week, it's going to be R-Truth and it's going to be Rusev and Nakamura, a Japanese guy and a Russian guy. Holy crap. Or a Bulgarian guy. It's a Bulgarian and a Japanese guy. Talk about your typical New York, New Jersey cab driver. I'm just fucking saying, all right? Versus the club of Gallows and Anderson. That should be fun. I mean, you want to add more teams to SmackDown Live? That's fine. Go ahead. You think about on Raw, they just formed, reformed, if you will, I guess, of fucking Hawkins and Ryder, so why the fuck not? We were supposed to get Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio. Mysterio came out to the ring, but it never happened. Zelina Vega, who I guarantee you real soon, just like Andrade, they're going to shorten her name to Selena. I guarantee you. Don't be fucking surprised, people, if they shorten her name to Zelina. Right? So, Zelina, she interrupts him, distracts him, and talked about how dare Mysterio, get Zelina Vega banned from ringside last week in the 2 out of 3 falls match, and how he was distracted by Zelina. And all this led to Andrade to attack Mysterio, right? and beat him down. Andrade had to try to add insult by performing Eddie Guerrero three amigos to Mysterio. Mysterio countered the third suplex, but to no avail because Andrade eventually hit the hammerlock DDT. Listen, it goes back to with R-Truth being the champion. To me, right now, yes, R-Truth is the U.S. champion, but in a way, has a lot to do with Andrade as well. As long as you make R-Truth a transitional champion to transition the title to Andrade, I'm all for it. Now, I'm pretty sure Mysterio has, again, a short schedule with WWE right now. So I'm pretty sure they don't want to overuse the dates. So I guarantee you, Mysterio going to probably sit at home for a while. I could be wrong on it. I could be fucking wrong. But you bring back Mysterio by WrestleMania season, and you do Andrade versus Mysterio for the U.S. title. Fuck, you could do title versus mask or mask versus hair, but for the U.S. title. And that's where you have, people will say, oh, that's where you have Mysterio retire and put over Andrade, but she's already done. Or you can have Mysterio get his big win, and in the process, cut Andrade's hair, which I would not want to see. Fellow man bun brother myself, have my hat on today because I have a shade off my side, so just understand that too. So there was that. I said this earlier. Apparently backstage, Luke Gallows and Anderson, they were upset about what happened to Truth. They challenged Rusev and Nakamura for a match, so they're gonna get that next week. It looks like. We then get Shane McMahon and The Miz. They had their tag team championship celebration. But there was no balloon, there was no confetti, there was no champagne, anything like that. Shane literally brought out Miz's dad, who told Miz that he's proud of him. And the three literally hugged it out and they posed with the titles and shit like that. Like I said before, listen, there's like 2 pay-per-views in between Rumble and WrestleMania, as silly as that is. Elimination Chamber in 3 weeks, and then you got Fastlane. I guarantee you by the time we hit the fucking Fastlane, they're going to break up, they're going to feud, and there's your WrestleMania match. There it is. We then get Mandy Rose explaining why she hates Naomi. But before she even did that, she announced that her and Sonya Deville are now officially in the Elimination Chamber match to crown the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, it's kind of silly because you think about it, on Monday Night Raw, you have Team of Women qualifying to enter the chamber. Here on SmackDown Live, I'm just gonna say that I'm in it, and I'm fucking in it. God damn, yo, SmackDown Live, yo, got lucky, you motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now. But then Mandy Rose goes on to explain, the hatred towards Naomi, and apparently all this stemmed from Tough Enough when she was part of Team Bad. God, how long ago was that? It was her, Tamina, and fucking Sasha Banks, who at the time was an NXT Women's Champion. I guess they were a guest on Tough Enough, and they were, I guess, teaching the women how to bump. And I think Mandy Rose started laughing, whatever, and they fucking went off on Mandy Rose. Well, more Naomi did, right? And I guess because of that, Mandy felt humiliated, and she's like, oh, her boyfriend couldn't put up with her anymore. So because of that, that's why she tried to make Naomi's life a living fucking hell. Which is weird, random, but honestly, again, it's laziness from creative. I think it's stupid that they're still feuding. It's a joke. Get this out of my TV. Don't be surprised if Naomi and Asuka enter the fucking chamber next week. I'm just saying. Okay? Let me read some comments in the chat, by the way. Let me read some comments here, by the way. Mr. Mike, you're kicking ass in the chat right now, bro. They really shouldn't add Charlotte, have Charlotte beat Asuka for the title, then have Becky beat Ronda, and have Charlotte and Becky standing in the ring holding up their titles to close out WrestleMania. I had a feeling he was going to beat Nakamura, and I didn't see Rusev then coming out. I thought Nakamura kicked out. I think the botch was because he kicked out too early. That's what I thought. I didn't see it. They didn't have her coming. They had her come out in a Vega from the Street Fighter mask at the Royal Rumble. That's true. Mysterio looks like he's My Little Pony on X. Basically, that shit really fucked with me. If anyone should have automatically qualified, it should have been Sasha and Bayley. To each their own, but I think I'd rather see people qualify for matches instead of just being added and just, here you go, pal. Here you go, pal, if you will. We then get what I thought was probably the best match on the night from a wrestling perspective. The number one contenders elimination match to see who's going to face Shane and Miz at Chamber for the tag team titles. You had the Usos versus the Bar versus the New Day and Heavy Machinery. I keep this in mind. Heavy Machinery, they haven't really announced yet what brand are they going to be on, whether it be Raw or SmackDown. That being said, where the fuck was EC3? Where the fuck was Lacey Evans tonight? Just saying. Just fucking saying. Right? The match for what it was a fun match. Heavy Machinery eliminated the New Day with the compactor. Literally the first team to get eliminated was the New Day. I think, it's kind of a shock. I get why they did it. Oh, that shock value. This team from NXT eliminating the 6-time tag team champions. This is great, awesome, right? And then it was down to the New Day, the Bar, the fucking Usos and Heavy Machinery. Jey Uso, what was it called here? Hit a splash with Cesaro and pinned him. Basically, that was the win. But before that, though, my God, I'm butchering my notes here. This shit's crazy. She eliminated Heavy Machinery after the bro kick to Tucker Knight. But then after that, it was down to it was like quick elimination at the end, where Jey Uso hit a splash with Cesaro and pinned him to win the match. So now the Usos will face both Shane and Miz for the tag titles at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Should be a fun match. I guarantee you that, but I just don't see the Usos walking out with the belt. That's my honest opinion on that. All right? Honest opinion on that. Before I move on, I want to hear the audio of the stream. I want to see how it's coming off on the feed here, guys. I want to see how it's coming off. That's all. That's all I want to fucking do right now. That's all Heel Steve wants to do. God damn it, pal. Tag titles at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. All right, guys, come. It's coming out good. God damn it. Coming out good, pal. God damn it. And you guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button down below. Follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. We dropped a lot of content on this channel this past weekend. We did an NXT TakeOver Phoenix review. I did literally 2 live reactions for both the men's Royal Rumble match and the women's Rumble match, along with Big Mike for Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. I did a Royal Rumble review also on that day, a live review on the channel. And I did last night a Monday Night Raw review. I'm doing a SmackDown live review tonight. People have been asking my thoughts on this whole Dean Ambrose, apparently WWE, talk about how he's not going to be renewing a new deal. I will talk about that. I will talk about that tomorrow. I will do a video on that tomorrow. So again, if you're not subbed to this channel yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? Hit that sub button right now. Get that bell icon right now. Be notified when this motherflower uploads a content, some video. Fuck that. You know what? I'm even holding my camera right now, my fucking vlog camera. 2 weeks ago, well, matter of fact, not last week, 2 weeks ago, I was in New York for Evolve 120. I did a vlog. I have to fucking edit it all out. It will be up sometime before the month ends. I do promise that too. Where Johnny Gargano wrestled Austin Theory at Evolve 120. Alright, so all that shit gonna be dropping on this channel. Again, hit that sub button, hit that bell icon. Follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. I am Motherflowers. Then we get to the final segment of the show. The new Daniel Bryan came out. He introduced Rowan. It's funny because Rowan came out and his Titantron now has a Garbage Man logo. The recycle logo, it looks like, right? And for years, myself and Chase, being Chase Oliver, we joked around calling Eric Rowan, or Rowan, that is, the Garbage Man. Even though it's most of a Chase thing. But he put me on the name of calling him Garbage Man, right? So now he has the Garbage Man logo in his Titantron. And Bryan talks about how AJ Styles referred to him as the hypocrite, and Bryan said, he's right. I am a hypocrite. All this time, Bryan been carrying the current WWE title, right? The leather, the black strap, right? But at the same time, okay, I'm reading the comments here again. Okay, I'll come off of that. I'll come off of that a little bit more in the comments. Um. So yeah, so Bryan's talking about how he's been a hypocrite because the belt he has right now is made of leather and has a crappy logo and shit, and how a cow was killed, a cow named Daisy, and Daisy got a big fucking reaction. Daisy was over and what was as over as Rover. A dead cow was over, motherfuckers. Let that sink in today in 2019. A fucking dead cow was over. Just saying. And Bryan then tells, apparently he grabs the WWE title and puts it in the trash can. And then they unveil the new WWE title, which is literally this. That is the new WWE title that Bryan has right now. Yes, it looked like something that grandma would make for you if you're to tell grandma, I want you to buy me the WWE title. And instead of her buying you one, because she doesn't want to spend all that money on this, on the fucking replica title from WWE shop. Fuck it, let me make you one, hun. Let me make you one, son. Let me make you one, sweetie. And your grandma just proceeds to fucking make one literally out of this. Here you go, so here you go, honey. The WWE title you've always wanted. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I know people are shitting on it and this and that, but that's the point, though. You're supposed to hate this title. I said this earlier on this podcast, or if you want to call this a podcast, if you will. That's the point. You're supposed to hate this. It's supposed to piss you off. You're supposed to be disgusted by this. I think it's great. I think for what Bryan is trying to do, being this environmental person, right? I think it's fucking great. Which is funny too, because I'm sitting here and I'm wondering to myself, how long until these little rocks fall off the belt? I'm just wondering, how long will it take for these little rocks that are on the belt right now to fucking fall off? I'm wondering. I'm just curious on that, honestly. But other than that, he talks about this is the new title. And then out of nowhere, out come the Styles came out talking about how dare Bryan put the title in the trash. If Bryan misspoke in that hemp, then out came Randy Orton. Out came Jeff Hardy. Out came Mustafa Ali. And I guess they're all making a claim to challenge the WWE title, right? And then out came Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe is a pure savage here, right? He talked about Mustafa Ali having his eyes closed last week. How Jeff Hardy probably think he's in an AA meeting right now. And just keep it quiet while they're all in the group. How he went to AJ Styles, talking about how their old pal Wendy. Literally, Samoa Joe was Joey Savage tonight. Samoa Joe was the star of that whole segment, right? And then they all started brawling, and Bryan celebrated because he's not facing any of them. And then Triple H comes out on the Titantron and announces that Daniel Bryan will be defending the WWE title that you see on the screen there, right? Against all of them, against Jeff Hardy, against Mustafa Ali, against Randy Orton, against AJ Styles, against Samoa Joe inside the Elimination Chamber. That should be fun. It should be fun as hell. But other than that, I mean, I enjoyed the segment. I thought it was fun. Again, SmackDown, like I said, was literally all over the place. And not in a bad way. Yeah, there's some stuff that I found corny, like Mandy Rose' segment. I thought it was corny as shit. If you want my honest opinion, but everything else I felt like, was okay. It was passable, Like I said before, I look forward to watching Elimination Chamber. I look forward as we're on the road to WrestleMania. As we speak right now, I do not have a WrestleMania ticket yet. I plan on getting one real soon. And when I do, oh, mother flowers, you better believe. You better fucking believe. All right? I'm going to read some comments. If you guys have some questions for me, feel free to ask them right now. And I'll answer your questions as best as I possibly can. If anyone should automatically be qualified, it shouldn't have been Sasha and Bailey. I'm really starting to think that Miz isn't going to turn on Shane. This might be a true team. Okay. Sound decent. Thank you, Mr. Mike 307. I think Dean just wants to take some time off. This come from Can't Touch the Stone. It low key looks like that cardboard belt I made when I was 13. Yeah, I could have sworn I made it the same when I was 13 as well. That title is straight fire. I want one. If Eric Rowan is so smart, why is he always following someone else? Daisy, he got that from that commercial. It's the shot. Is this shit? This is the shit I need in my. This is the hot shit I need in my life. I'm wondering how long is he going to be champion? Calling it now. He's breaking CM Punk's record. I don't know about that. Can we have at least gotten rid of the ugly BW? Yeah, man, I could have sworn about that too. Salrex. What's up, Sal? By the way, Mr. Mike. He's already getting over the catchphrase, I'm going to be champion forever. I think All Elite Wrestling, WWF better watch it. I think All Elite Wrestling, WWF better watch it. I mean, here's the thing about it right now. With AEW, here's the thing. I said it before and I'll say it again. There really isn't no threat yet. Until these motherfuckers get a TV deal. Listen, until Twisted Tony, right? And Cody and the Buckaroos get a TV deal, a big TV deal, then we're talking. But until right now, they are in the same spot of GFW. Matter of fact, Twisted Tony right now, I'm telling you right now, but I commend him, bro. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I'm going to keep it 100. I commend fucking Twisted Tony Khan, yo. Listen, Tony Khan is allowing Cody and the Bucks to spend his father's money very wisely. They're signing top name, I tell you. Look who signed to AEW, man. Look at that. Look at that. Yugi has now signed with AEW, man. Oh my god. All we need now is Goku, fucking Joey Wheeler, Seto Kaiba, freaking Krillin, Yajirobe, Bandit Keith, Ash Ketchum, Eddie Brock, Gary. We need fucking Naruto. We need King Kai. I swear to God, yo. They're going to make Bandit Keith the fucking AEW US champion. It's going to be so fucking amazing, yo. They're signing top dollar. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers, yo. Oh, man. Worldwide Federation. Oh, I'm sorry. Worldwide Federation. What do you think about the oddities to be inducted? I don't know yet. I have to see. I haven't heard about anything yet about the oddities. I mean, maybe so. Why not? But again, we'll see. Freezer. There you go. Even Freezer gotta get signed. King Lord Beerus gotta get signed. The Power Ranger gotta get signed. Ivan News gotta get signed. I heard they're sending Jason Voorhees. Yeah, even Jason Voorhees probably getting a feeler out right now too. Mewtwo as well. Mew, Neo. Who else? Who am I missing here from I need to get signed to AEW like right now, yo. Someone gotta let Tony Khan. We'll have to call it hashtag Twisted Tony. Let him fucking know. Let him fucking know right now, my niggas. Let him fucking know. Anywho, it's getting late. I have work tomorrow. Early in the fucking AM. But thank you all for watching this stream. You've all been fucking amazing. If you're new to this channel, like I said before, make sure you motherfucker hit that subscribe button down below. Share this through our entire social media platforms. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Alright? Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at HeelSteven. Again, tomorrow I will be recording a video giving my thoughts on this whole Dean Ambrose situation. Is it a work or not? I'll give my thoughts on that. The T-Mail podcast goes live this Sunday. We're moving to Sunday. The podcast is moving to Sunday nights now. We're going live this Sunday after the Super Bowl. Just keep that in mind. This Sunday, live after the Super Bowl. All right? And all that fun stuff. Again, go back to the archive of this channel. I uploaded hella content this weekend. I've uploaded literally 3 live, I want to say 4 reviews. I did a live review of Take Over Phoenix, my review on that. I did 2 live streams for both Rumble matches, men and the women. My reaction with Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. I did a live review of the Royal Rumble. My thoughts on the whole event. I did a Raw review last night, and tonight I'm doing a SmackDown review. And tomorrow I'm doing that video with Dean Ambrose. My thoughts on that. I'm going to probably try to edit out the vlog from Evolve 120. Alright, so again, there's so much content dropping on this channel. I said this on Twitter a couple days ago. WrestleMania season for any podcaster, a wrestling podcaster, a wrestling YouTuber, this is the time of the year for us. This is our holiday season. I guarantee you, not just myself, but other content creators, other podcasters right now, are going to be dropping hella content as we get into WrestleMania. Alright? So for me, guys, thank you for watching. I am out like Janice Titties. I am exhausted. I'm tired. I need sleep. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Peace out, motherflowers. R-Truth is your U.S. champion, guys. Let that fucking marinate. Let that fucking marinate.